What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, Ryan Garcia receives his phone and all his property back. As earlier, Ryan Garcia, he did a video clip to update the fans in the boxing world of his current situation. And Ryan Garcia, he has a big fight coming up April 20th, Brooklyn, New York, at the Barclays Center against Devin the Dream Haney. Ryan Garcia clearly was in some sort of rehab facilitation, allegedly, some sort of medical facilitation, right? Ryan Garcia stated that they tried to take him to jail. Then he stated that he didn't have his phone. He didn't have, his property. He didn't have access to his credit cards. Everything was on hold. Okay. Everything was ceased and he didn't know what was going on. Right. And he's stating that he couldn't go on his social media. He couldn't go on his Instagram, and a lot of people are lying on him. Right now, he put up some cryptic videos, cryptic messages, and clearly people like his ex-wife, his children's mother, they're concerned with Ryan Garcia's health. And so they took to social media and they saying, pray for Ryan Garcia. Now, Ryan Garcia, he then goes on to come out now, and I'm sure he received his property, he received his phone back, and he went right back to social media and go back and forth with a UFC fighter, right? And Ryan Garcia then puts up a post and states that, contrary to popular belief, believe it or not, he's not going to pull out the fight April 20th with Devin Haney, right? He said, no way, no how. That's not happening, right? But Ryan Garcia clearly is not in the mental space. He's clearly not focused on the fight. He's definitely not focused on training. He says that he's doing this as a promotional tool and tactic to promote the fight, right? And so now he's saying that, contrary to popular belief, he's not pulling out the fight. He's just not going to do it. Now, the question here is, yeah, he may not pull out the fight, but is he going to be and give us the best version of himself, right? Or is he going to give us the same old Ryan Garcia we have seen on multiple occasions where he is just simply not focused, not committed to the sport, can't put his best foot forward, and gets dominated. And then afterwards, he's going to tell us how, it's okay because now he's going to fully commit to the sport of boxing. And, the same old story is going to come off as what? The boy that cried wolf, right? So again, he's now saying that, the issue is not that there's nothing wrong with him. He's completely healthy, but he's just, obviously he's not healthy, right? He's simply just not healthy. And so he's putting up these posts and putting up these messages, letting the world know, saying that he is, giving confirmation to his fans, and he wants to give them clarity and wants to give them hope that he's going to make it to the fight, right? And again, like I said, this is completely a sad situation because you can see his family clearly having a cry for help when it comes to this situation, right? And Ryan Garcia's brother then doubles back and goes behind him, and he puts out a message. Okay, Ryan Garcia's brother, Sean Garcia, and this is what he says. He says, quote, "For everyone asking me about my brother, Ryan, I'm sorry, I can't tell you guys if he's okay or not. I love my brother with all my heart, but I do not condone what he's doing. I have my own life, and he does what he does with his. My next fight, I will be fighting at a Vargas. If you don't know, that's the son of superstar retired Vargas, who is, a superstar, and his two sons are boxing now. He was in a class with Floyd Mayweather, Zab Judah, Fernando Vargas was, and now his sons, they box, right? So he's saying that he's going to box him on the undercard. Our teams are slowly going to make this fight happen. For now, I'm in the gym with it, and I have nothing to do with my brother's situation. Please don't give up on Ryan and pray for him. He is a great man, just under lots of pressure, right? So he's saying that, end quote. He says Ryan is a great man and just under a lot of pressure. These stories are very conflicting from what Ryan Garcia's ex-wife, brother, and children mother is saying, right? Compared to what Ryan is saying. The two don't match up. Not at all, right? And this is truly, truly unfortunate for Devin Haney. It truly is, because Ryan Garcia, in the lead up to his fight with Gervonta Tank Davis, April of last year, he didn't have all these antics. He didn't have all these distractions. He wasn't going through all these things. I think that Ryan Garcia is feeling the pressure, along with his own mental illnesses, right? That I believe, allegedly, that he is truly suffering from. Along with that, the pressure of fighting Devin Haney, right? He had a security blanket. He had a safety net when it came to Gervonta Tank Davis, right? He was 2 years and 2 fights removed from fighting at 135. He took a catch weight and a rehydration clause. He had a built-in excuse, right? Now, he doesn't have a built-in excuse, okay? He has no rhyme or reason for losing to Devin Haney outside of you lost to the better man. So there's pressure in that area, because if he loses and gets outclassed by Devin Haney, that's going to look bad on him, okay? And so I think that that's pressure in itself. And so he's trying to assure the fans that he's going to make it to April 20th. Then he said that they was trying to put him in jail. Nobody's telling him what's going on. This is all a situation, that you see all too familiar with people that go through situations and illnesses like this. They're trying to put him in jail. Everybody's against them. Everybody is, is very suspicious around them. Everybody is, trying to take advantage of them some way, somehow, right? And that's what's going on here. Devin Haney, this is a marquee crossover. I don't want to say a legacy fight, but in a sense, it's a legacy fight, because what it is it's a fight that it's a popularity contest, right? It's a fight where, people are familiar with two names. Now, again, Ryan Garcia has never fought for a world title, so obviously he's never won a world title, but he's extremely popular, right? He has 10 million Instagram followers. He has, over that, on social media platforms all the way around the board. He has tons of potential. He has the looks, and him and Gervonta Tank Davis, they did very, very well, very successful. 1.2 million pay-per-view buys, along with $23 million gate, which is the 5th highest gate in Las Vegas boxing history. Saw him and Tank Davis reportedly take home $30 million apiece. So when you factor all of those things in, and you put Devin Haney, who is an undefeated 2-division champion, undisputed lightweight world champion, and the reigning WBC junior welterweight world champion, who is undefeated in top 10 pound for pound best fighters in the world. This is a popularity fight. This is a marquee fight in a sense where it's the first time Devin Haney is going to be in a fight where he has two familiar names that's going to sell the fight as well, have the popularity. Now, the legacy fights was Kambosos, it was Linares, it was Lomachenko, it was Regis Prograis, right? They all meant something to his legacy, right? Lomachenko the most. When it comes to Ryan Garcia, this is a fight where it's a crossover. It introduces you to a different audience. It's similar to when Lennox Lewis fought against Mike Tyson, right? At the time Lennox Lewis fought Mike Tyson was a shell of himself. He was no longer the guy, the baddest man on the planet. He had already been knocked out by Holyfield. The aura invincibility was completely gone. He knocked out by Buster Douglas. But it was a popularity fight for Lennox Lewis. You understand? For the fans that might not have been privy and understanding who Lennox Lewis was, that was the fight that introduced him to a different audience. And his star status just risen from there, right? You have these types of fights. Glenn Johnson knocking out Roy Jones. That put Glenn Johnson in a completely different light when he did that. So did it do with Antonio Tarver. Now, Antonio Tarver is completely different because he knocked out an undefeated Roy Jones, who was still the pound-for-pound baddest man on the planet. But when Glenn Johnson did it, it was a completely different story. So this is the opportunity that Devin Haney, who has 31 wins, no loss and no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout at 25 years of age, 5'9" with a 72-inch arm reach. This is that fight for him. This is the fight that introduced him to household names, to becoming a household name, right? And his status goes up. This is what that fight represents for Devin Haney, who is a top 10 pound-for-pound best fighter in the world. And, oddly enough, this is the fight that ends the streak of 7 straight world former or current champions that Devin Haney fought in a row. And Ryan Garcia, nonetheless, is the biggest fight on his resume. Will be the biggest fight because of the popularity side of it, right? Because boxing is also a business. You need those popular fights. So Ryan Garcia is showing the fans he's going to make it April 20th, barring anything. Nothing's going to stop him. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. That's all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.